Oh, Jesus. Duck? No.
No.
I refuse? Huh? What? Where? Don't shoot?
Don't shoot.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't shoot?
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot? Ow! She shoots? The gun isn't very loud. There's only a pop as a projectile leaves the barrel, whizzing past your ear. That is an interesting place. He looks like he's a part demon right now, though.
It does.
You dart. I was gonna say you dart to see a turn embedded in Reese's chest. I mean, if he's some weird, like, mer creature, since he kind of looks part water person, then I guess I can see you doing some stuff, you know, to try and contain this. But he looks very interesting right now, though. He pulls the tranquilizer dart out of his chest, heaving heavy blows as the drug courses through his system.
It's breath, not blow.
Shh! I can't read, okay? I think that was... It's fine. You're going to have to try harder than that, you bitch! Well... No. How did you? Hello, Wayne. I see you came in through the raccoon door. This face, though. I really need that.
Do not hurt my child!
I just need that part to stop being so obnoxious.
Yeah.
As if you could hope to stop me, you pathetic waste of flesh. So, Wayne, you'll hold everyone in the same negative viewpoint, so...
He sure does.
Oh, hey look, the drawings are coming.
Yeah.
Interesting. Before Wayne takes another step down the stairs, paint flows out from between the cracks of the wood. Reese is panicked, pulling a mob of furious smears to hold his enemies in place. It's such an interesting name they gave them.
Yeah.
Oh, and so she's running away. Oh, he ran away. His tail is long now. He's getting fucked slightly.
Let him get fucked. I'm gonna follow the demon.
First off, get fucked, Wayne, and also, you can handle it.
Yeah.
The artist starts away, but the smears continue their work in his absence. Dr. Kelly makes her escape down the hallway, and Wayne is overcome, glued in place at the top of the stairs by stiffening globs of paint. Interesting. Okay. Dr. Kelly managed to make her escape down the hall. Wayne is overcome, yada yada. A nearby room? What, am I just gonna go that way? No. Why not go that way?
I think he was chasing after her. So maybe run after Dr. Kelly?
No, his tail went this way. Out the door.
I know, but I think that hallway back there leads to the same area he's trying to cut her off.
Maybe? There's so many options that I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'd rather run after Dr. Kelly than a nearby room.
Yeah, just because I don't know which room that would be. Because I'm like, what, that one? Also,
yeah.
These look like eyes just then. Just very bored eyes. I'll run after Dr. Kelly.
Dr. Kelly.
You run forward, braving the onslaught of smears, dodging them as best as you can. I mean, assuming that they're following his will, as with, you know, our one show, they will not attack me. I'm just kind of in the way.
Yeah.
That's a lot of them.
Sure is.
Interesting. The door in front of you is smothered in paint. It sure is. Hey. Dr. Kelly's voice, it crackles out from some unseen speaker. You, Maple. I'm stuck in the safe room. Safe room? I can't help you from here, but you can help the both of us.
I don't want to help you.
What the hell is your son, ma'am? I'm sure Wayne can handle it. I mean, I'm curious.
I'm curious too.
What the hell is your son, ma'am?
As those are the options that we have, let's ask what he is.
So what exactly is your son, and how exactly did this come to be? Like, did you mate with a demon? What happened?
Yeah.
What the hell is your son, ma'am? I wish I knew. He was fine until he hit puberty. Everyone said raising a teen was going to be a bitch, but they didn't know the half of it. But I feel like raising him on, like drugs to make him, like, to sedate him is not the way you do it. You see a monster and you teach them to be a good boy. You know?
Yeah.
You went about it the wrong way.
Sure did.
I need you to get to the medical storage room. I'll give you further instruction when you get there. But I don't want to take down my new boyfriend.
I don't want to help you.
I mean, I guess this is what happened since we chose her path, though. Do we want to go back?
I kind of do, yeah. I don't want to help her.
Because we chose her path.
Yeah, it's
this one.
I don't want to help her. I thought I was going to be chasing after Reese that way.
No.
Run to a nearby room.
You rush out of the main entryway, taking cover in the first room you see. A few seconds pass. Things are quiet.
Hey, we're in the same room anyways.
Oh, and then she's fucking talking to us anyway.
I guess, okay. But I don't want to hurt Reese.
Correct. But, I mean, we'll see if this is any different. Voice crackles. Maple, stuck in the safe room, blah, blah, blah.
I guess we're stuck with this anyways. Let's ask again.
Or we could just be, I mean, do we want to do that, or...
let's remain silent. She was a blackluster answer.
Yeah. I need you to use the black taped key to get into the cabinet and bring me the elephant tranquilizers. No.
Why do you have elephant tranquilizers?
No.
Where did you get elephant tranquilizers?
But also, seeing his current condition, I do understand why you say that it's an undiagnosable condition.
Yeah.
Just saying. Oh, it's red. It's a bottle labeled... I really wanted you to say careful tail. Bear tranquilizers clearly aren't gonna cut it anymore. Bear tranquilizers? Jesus Christ. Anymore? Wait, has this happened before? What do you mean?
I think that's what she shot in him the first time.
Well, her just saying anymore made me feel like it was this had happened once before somehow type. I don't know. Huh. Hello, sir. Oh, you're very webbed all of a sudden. And your nails are even longer.
What's up with your face?
Are you turning into a horse?
Why is your face deformed so much?
What's happening with you?
I don't know.
An intercom system, huh, Doc? Good, you should hear this. Maple, you don't have to do anything she says. I'm not gonna hurt anybody else. Just her. I mean...
Okay.
If I don't, you and I both know she's just going to shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers. Did I hear that right?
Hey, yeah, you go hurt her.
I just really want to know why your face is turning into a horse.
Yeah, I kind of want to know why you're like this, Reese.
As long as your face goes back to normal or more semblance of normal, then it's fine. I can deal with weird webbed arms.
Yeah.
I can deal with your arms being as long as your legs.
Yeah.
You're not going to be proportional at all anymore, but it's fine. My god, that face. Are you a bat? And shove me back down in that basement or someplace even worse and keep killing me every day for the rest of my miserable existence. Okay, bat boy.
Can your face return to normal?
I feel amazing right now. Better than I've felt my entire life. Well.
Oh, good.
I mean, I'm glad that you feel better. I'm not dangerous. She's just scared because she knows that she has to finally pay for what she's taken from me. I mean, technically, if I had a son and he randomly went through puberty and started turning into this, I'd be really fucking confused as to what's happening.
I want to know why you're like this, Reese.
I mean, I would have to...
Did she make a deal with... Okay, I have a theory. Let me think about it.
She didn't actually have a husband?
She made a deal with the witch.
Oh.
She never had a husband.
That's an option. I mean, that would make sense why there isn't a dad in the picture.
Yeah.
I mean, because making deals with witches never goes the way you expect it to.
so.
I mean, and maybe it was like a, like they grabbed a couple of animals and then like sacrificed them so that their souls could become the baby.
I don't know.
And so like that's why he's turning into like a weird amalgamation of animals.
True.
Because
Let's continue because
yes.
I'm still fully on the side of Reese.
Yes. He's got a point, Doc. His face is a little terrifying, but it's okay. No. I don't feel like I should get in the middle of this. I just want to go home. I'm on Reese's side. Sorry, Dr. Kelly. I mean, either he has a point or I'm on his side. Do we thinking he has a point?
I agree with him. He has a point.
He has a point. He's got a point, Doc. You can't be serious. Look at him. He's dangerous. He's going to kill me. Yeah, because you took away like...
Because you've been poisoning him his whole life.
Yeah, you took like 10-something years away from his life, maybe more. I don't know when his puberty started. Like... And you just forced him to live in his bedroom for 10-something years? Yeah, of course he's gonna be a fucking set about it.
Yeah!
You're one to talk, Doc. How can we know there isn't anyone else whose treatment you've taken in your own hands?
I agree.
You've done it once. What's to stop you from lying to someone else? Stepping in to treat them as you see fit, regardless of what they want for themselves. You know? I mean,
I agree with Reese.
I mean, when you're the town doctor, you know, it's either you get treatment or you don't, so...
Yeah. Still agree with Reese.
Him and his weird bat self.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to die every day. Do you have any idea what it's like to give into your own mortality like that?
I am on the side of Reese.
Hello, sir. I'm concerned about what you're gonna do back there. It wasn't.
As am I.
It wasn't living, that's for sure. It wasn't even surviving. It was just enough. What is your touch doing to my boy? Exactly. Oh, that's an interesting hand position for you to rip his coat. It's an interesting picture, though.
It is.
Reese cries out in pain. What the hell did you do to my shoulder? That's what I'm asking. I'll handle it. Try to get somewhere safe until then.
No, Wayne! Do not touch my boyfriend!
The two stagger off down the hallway. Quick, grab the tranquilizers. And what, use it on Wayne?
I could use it on.
And head to the safe room.
I wonder if that's an option.
I'm just gonna save in case it like forces us to use it or something on him.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if I can use it on someone else.
I want to use it on Wayne.
Yeah.
Because people have been warning us that Wayne.
Yeah, that Wayne's.
Then again, the only person who's been warning us about Wayne is
Sybil.
the witch.
Yeah. So.
And I don't trust her, so fuck.
I mean, it's basically, do we trust fucking anyone? No. So, okay. We do what we want. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, I want to save Reese. I don't want to save Wayne.
Yeah. You do as she says. The tranquilizers are easy to find, marked with a small square of black tape to match the key. She's certainly an organized woman. Well, I mean, she clearly had some stuff prepared and she needed to make it obvious for whoever was not in the safe room. No. Wait, can I use it on her?
We might. Let's go to the safe room because we'll probably run into everyone there.
Yeah. You make your way to the out of the medical storage room and back to the hallway where Dr. Kelly disappeared. So much paint. As you approach, Dr. Kelly heaves open the door, slowly breaking apart the massive paint sealing shut. Hurry, I don't think I can keep it open for long. What if I just stand here and I just didn't? You slip it past her into the safe room. She shuts the door quickly through one of the little smears, manages to get past. Oh. She stomps on it, paint viscera splatters across the cement floor. It sounds like Reese and your friend are still fighting. We probably have a few minutes before he gets here. Let's talk, Reese. What other secrets are you keeping? Let's talk Reese, I guess.
Talk Reese, because I know what this room is. It's a panic room.
Exactly. Yeah, and she keeps calling it a safe room. We know what it is. It's a room that's safe. We got it. Let's talk Reese. Yeah, I bet you have some questions. Go ahead, I have nothing left to hide. When did you find out? I mean, we knew that already. There's more of a how. Wait, how did he not know what he was? That's a good question.
Okay, let's just go down the list.
Okay.
So I'm sure we'll be able to get all of them.
I would imagine. How did he not know what he was? I've been medicating him since he was 12. I've only had 3 incidents like this before, maybe 4. Okay, so like I said, the tranquilizers had worked before. Depending on what counts. This one is the worst by far. He doesn't seem to understand at first that he looks different. And I just, remember he was saying that he hallucinates sometimes, that his arms are really long?
He does, yeah.
So it was actually that his arms were getting long. He wasn't hallucinating.
Yeah.
I just realized. Yeah. And I just want to make sure to stay on top of his doses, so he rarely ever does. But I've been preparing for the inevitability. He's an adult now, there's only so much I can do to control him. Why did you start poisoning him? I guess. Right, we're just gonna go down the list.
Well, you're skipping the first one.
Well, we knew.
Like, yes, we just found out when. Exactly.
Do we want to ask anyway?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an explorer option.
A little after you hit puberty. I mean, I guess in this timeline we didn't, because I don't think we actually asked the question.
Yeah.
He had all the usual changes, then a few extra. Thickened nails, sharp teeth, elfish ears. Interesting. I figured he might have some kind of genetic disorder. Had him checked out at a few specialists, but when there was nothing obviously wrong with him, then we had an argument and he changed right in front of me. There was nothing like what he is now, just a couple inches and some facial abnormalities, nothing to be noticeable.
Enough to be noticeable.
God, my brain can't read. I'm too busy thinking about it. I'm picturing the slight differences instead of reading.
Yeah, maybe you should focus on the words.
My brain is too imagination. It's hard to make it stop sometimes. Okay. I was scared. He could see that and he stopped. So why were you scared of it? Then why did you start drugging him? He stopped.
Yeah.
I thought that was a one-off or maybe a hallucination, but the second time it wasn't as subtle and it didn't go away as easy. That's when I knew for sure that there was something beyond my realm of expertise. So I went over
he can go back to normal. It's cool.
Yeah. And so he
makes them easier to kiss that way.
Have you ever seen whatever that show is, TV show on Netflix, where the people have were tested on as children and got powers?
I've been told to watch it, but I haven't yet.
Okay. Without really giving anything away, since you meet him really early on, there's this one guy who can turn into a, what's the Spanish version of, a scary monster?
The chupacabra?
Yes, that one. I was like, it should be pretty obvious, I just can't think of it.
That's a cryptid, but yeah.
A scary monster still, regardless. So yeah, and he's of some sort of Spanish descent, so he calls himself a chupacabra. Okay. And he werewolves between the two.
Okay.
And so I was thinking that must be how this one goes then. He just kind of switches. I mean, you have to learn how to switch, obviously, but blah, blah, blah. So why did you start poisoning him then, I guess? Was his dad similar?
Well, we're gonna learn about his dad eventually.
Alright, so why did you start poisoning him? Can we stop calling it poison? It is, though.
It is poison, because it's making him feel...
I was gonna say, if it makes him feel weak and he can't function, then it's a poison.
Yes.
Or something along those lines, at least. I'm not an expert on these words, but... Yes, it's a poison. But the act...
It is still poisoning Dr. Kelly!
The act of me giving him poison is not me poisoning him. Ma'am, I don't think you understand the meaning of the word.
I don't think she does.
It's like, yeah, a snake bit me and injected the venom into me, but I wasn't poisoned. I was just bit.
Yeah.
No, you were poisoned.
Yeah.
Or whatever the... Oh no, because it's poisonous venomous. But poisoned regardless, right? I don't know if there's a different word for it.
Yeah. I don't know. I
don't know. I just know that
I know the difference between venomous and poisonous, like when you're describing a creature.
Yeah. but I don't know if there's poisoned and venomed. You know? I don't know.
I don't know.
Sure, whatever you fucking say, dude. It started when he was around 15, and I'd been giving him increasingly high doses of whatever the fuck that is. But his... Whatever. But his body kept adapting and his symptoms would come back. Well, yeah, you can't just keep giving him the same thing. His body will get used to it. That's how humans work. If you take
It works even faster in ADHD.
I was gonna say, if you take like the same, not Benadryl, but you know, another thing for colds and shit, you'll eventually have to take a lot more than normal because you got used to it.
Yep. It's called building a tolerance.
Yes, that thing. But his symptoms would come back, especially if we ever fought, obviously.
Yeah, it seems to be aggression based.
Well, I mean, if we say that
he transformed because he felt a visible threat with Wayne.
I was just about to be like, I'm pretty sure that there's his natural state of being and his defense mechanism. He transforms because he feels threatened, and that's the way that he can deal with it.
Yeah.
So if y'all are fighting and he feels threatened, his body's just like, I don't give a shit about what's hindering me right now. I'm going to transform because you're scary. So basically, y'all need to stop fucking fighting. Y'all need to be civil. I couldn't keep ordering all those drugs. It was already suspicious, and I could risk losing my license, especially if anyone ever found out what I was using them for. So you knew that you were doing bad things and that you would lose your license because of it. I mean, technically, if somebody really wanted to investigate, they'd probably just steal your son and go and test him all the time and make his life another version of misery. So for Reese, it wouldn't really be a fucking difference.
Yeah.
Someone approached me with a solution, and I took it.
Let me guess, it was Sybil?
And I've been dealing with the emotional and mental consequence of that decision ever since. Who approached you, and what did they say? Who approached
you? Yeah.
Dr. Kelly gives you a long, hard look. I don't want to talk about that woman, so it's Sybil. But screw it, I might die tonight, so I'll tell you. Sounds good. You're a woman of reason.
Sybil, wasn't it?
It was, that's all I have to say about that. Did
Sybil erased our memory.
Yeah, I was just like, did she like give us one of the teas that we drink? And it was like, if we learned shit about her, just makes it to where we don't remember.
I have no clue.
And we're just not allowed to ask about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is he? At first I thought it was some kind of a werewolf. But if he is, he doesn't follow any kind of full moon rules or anything. Silver doesn't do shit to him. And you've seen what he looks like. It's just weird. I mean, I agree, it's a little odd. I almost wish I could examine him when he's fully transformed. I'd be fascinated to know what happens to him or how his body does it. So what I'm hearing is, I'd love to just strap him to a table and turn him into a test subject.
Yeah.
Isn't that the thing you're supposed to like actively fight against for your child? Yeah. You learn that they're special and you're like, well, I can't let anyone know because I don't want them to be a test tube. But they're like, no. I want to be the one testing. The fuck? But he seems pretty hell-bent on ripping my throat out, so I guess I'll just have to remain a mystery. Well, maybe if you weren't a dick, then he wouldn't... Like, right now he's trying to protect me because he likes me. So if you just weren't a dick and he liked you, then he would never transform like that and for you like that.
Yeah.
Was his dad similar?
Was his dad similar? Let's see about his dad. Yeah.
And then if Sybil erases our memory again. A strange little smile creeps onto her face. I wish I knew. Reese just kind of happened. I wasn't seeing anyone. I just woke up pregnant. Was Sybil a dick? I know how-
Oh my god!
I know how impossible that sounds. I'm a doctor, for Christ's sake. Was Sybil just like bored? And said, bippity boppity, you're
like
pregnant?
A fucking incubus on you?
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Since that would make them part demon.
Yeah.
Interesting. And I mean, and if you were to tell literally anyone in town, they'd be like, okay, you just don't want to tell us who the baby daddy is. And she's like, no, I'm serious.
I literally just woke up pregnant, no fucking clue how.
Unless it's like how just now we completely forgot everything she just said about Sybil.
True.
So maybe she knew exactly what happened, but then her memory was wiped.
Sybil erased it, yeah.
And she just wouldn't know.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Yep. But I know Sybil's at the fucking center of it all.
Definitely. I keep having these weird dreams, almost like sleep paralysis episodes. Okay. Romantic sleep paralysis episodes. They're actually kind of sweet. But they're just dreams. Not necessarily.
It was an incubus. It was definitely a fucking incubus.
Well, but I'm thinking that she's trying to remember the memories that were forcibly taken.
Well, the thing is, with incubi come during sleep.
Oh, is that how that works?
They do put on quite a show, yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't know that. I know of them, but I don't know how they do. But then all of a sudden, my period stopped, I got morning sickness, and roughly 9 months later, Reese. You don't have to make such an upset face about it. The relationship between you seems difficult, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say that. He was such a cute kid. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I didn't know if I'd be ready, but he made me love being a mom. That's cute. It's not like it was going to be sunshine and roses forever. No matter what, kids grow up and they change. Sometimes into a weird werewolf guy.
Half demon. I think he's half demon.
Well, yeah, I'm just going off of what she had said at the moment. This is part of being a mom too. Doing what you can to make sure your child gets brought into the world isn't going to go around and eat people. But do you know definitively, as with my next question, that he's actually dangerous? Because he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's not.
Unless he...
It's a defense mechanism.
Unless he's like out at the mall and someone threatens him, then he might.
Maybe. Who knows?
How do you know he's dangerous? Well, he wants to murder me, so that's clue number one. Well, yeah, that's because of 10 years of abuse.
He has reason.
He has a reason.
He has reason.
It's not like he's usually a violent kid. He's mostly just sad. Yeah, and why do you think he's sad? But every now and then we butt heads, and that's usually when this side of him comes out. Well, yeah, because he got angry, and because you make him suppress his anger, he doesn't know how to deal with his anger.
Exactly. I am still fully on Reese's side here.
Yeah. Imagine this happens anytime he gets frustrated with anyone. Imagine he gets road rage one day, turns into a 12-foot tall monster with a million teeth and rips somebody apart in the middle of a major... I mean, just make him stay here first off. Don't have him move. But he didn't leave the house. Yeah, he's dangerous. I mean, he can be.
I don't agree.
I mean, but so is a human. You're over here with an elephant tranquilizer. You're plenty dangerous. No. Not even gonna read that one out loud. That doesn't mean he's dangerous. I mean, you are the biggest threat to him. Exactly.
Exactly.
He's been kind to me. I don't even want. Don't you think you might be a self-fulfilling prophecy? If you're a dick to him, he's gonna be a dick back. You know?
Yeah.
I can fix him.
Let's go with the he's not. It doesn't make him dangerous.
It doesn't make him dangerous. You're being a dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't preach to me. I will.
I will preach to you because you're wrong.
Sure, right now I'm the focus of his ire, but who's to say he's not just going to find a new target once I'm out of the picture? Then I will stand beside him and I'll hold his hand and I'll help him through it.
Yes.
Downstairs, he hulked out because he heard that I was being stalked by somebody, saw that he was threatening to break into his room, proceeded to break into his room, so he felt extremely threatened and knew that you were upstairs and he was outside, and he felt very, very backed into a corner.
He did, yeah. I think it's triggered by adrenaline, in all honesty.
Probably. I mean, I don't know all of the chemicals and stuff in a person, but it's whatever chemicals are released with, like, the fight or flight.
Yeah, it's adrenaline.
Is it adrenaline? Okay. I wasn't sure if that was the one. I wasn't sure.
And he has the fight.
Yeah.
Aspect,
yeah, he has the fight. He doesn't. I mean, he would probably flight if he had an option, but he didn't.
Well, there's two others as well,
Well,
but
yeah.
he doesn't fit either of them either.
Well,
so.
I mean, the other two is just like, what, freezing and something? What's the other one?
Fawn.
Fawn? What is that? Where you try to be cute?
It's basically where you try to, sweet your way out
Where
of
it's
it.
like, don't hurt me, I'm baby.
It's more like. It's more along the lines of Stockholm's.
So it's basically, you run away, you fight them, you do nothing because your brain just can't function, or I think I like you.
It's more like trying to get on their good side.
Well, yeah. But Stockholm would be I slowly
it can sometimes
think that I like you.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert on these things, so I couldn't tell you, but blah 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 blah. I know what he's capable of, so it's my job to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. My guy.
I don't care. I still am on Reese's side.
This is like to simplify things. It's like your child went through puberty and beat somebody up, and she realized that meant he was dangerous because he could punch somebody in the face, and so therefore she gave him muscle deteriorizing shit so that if he did try to punch somebody, it was weak as shit.
That's why you have to teach him how to manage his anger. You don't fucking pump him full of poison.
You don't pump him full of poison. Come on. Even if you think you have a good reason. I mean, it's just like with the, hell is paved with the good intentions, yada yada bullshit, I'll just leave it at that, I guess. Let's see. So what's your game plan, both short-term and long-term?
Well, we're at it. Any other secrets you're keeping?
Yeah, that one.
Because I don't care about the others.
Yeah. You have it all? You have no idea how relieved I am to finally say all that shit out loud. Well.
Want to ask what the room is just for shits and giggles?
So, now that we've been here a good couple minutes, so what is this place? An old X-ray room with lead walls. After I realized the whole situation was a possibility, I had the door reinforced with special remote-controlled locks. Glad I could finally use it. Did we want to ask her game plan just to see if she's planning?
Well.
That way we could at least get a gauge of how obnoxious she's planning on being.
Yeah. I'm still on Reese's side.
Well, yeah. But we could be taking.
I've heard all of this, and I'm still on Reese's
side. Yeah, definitely. Because like we could be doing the keep your enemies closer type of situation.
Yeah.
So what's your game plan? Well, I pump him full of elephant tranquilizers and lock him in here, and then I somehow convince him to see things from No. And no, that's not how that works, you stupid.
Not how it works.
Not how this works.
Hopefully she's just joking.
Oh God, no! With that smile, she doesn't smile when she's joking. And if you can't, has that worked before? And if he manages to find out a way and kills you, so you're just gonna lock him away again. There has to be a better way. It's just going to make him feel trapped. I see no flaws with this plan.
I like that one.
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
I see no flaws with this plan. Sarcasm. That's so Scarlet of you. That's so human being of me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's okay. I know the plan's not perfect. Okay. But it's better than the alternative of being torn to shreds by your own kid. So basically, it's I'll do anything to stay alive. You don't give a shit about him. Or having to figure out how to kill someone I love who may or may not be unkillable. I mean...
I'm still with Reese.
But yes, well, duh, obviously. But say, so with this sentence, it's really just a, I love the kid, I really do, but I also don't give a shit if I have to kill him.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to die.
I'm gonna let Reese kill you.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to open this door, you stay back here and not shoot him like a fucking dumbass. I'm going to walk over to him, stroke his face, give him a little smooch on his noggin, and then he'll return to his normal state, tell him it's fine, and then I will whisk him off into the sunset so that you do not have to worry about it, because he's been kidnapped, and everything will now be responsible for me, not you. Don't worry about it. Sound good? Sound like a plan?
You're wishful thinking.
Well, it's either that or he gets trapped in the x-ray room and they live happily ever after. Which...
Yeah, but then we can always just steal the keys from Dr. Kelly and let him out.
No, that's not the point. I could just steal him right now. I'll just take him with me. You don't have to worry about it. Blah, blah, blah. Sit in silence. The sound of breaking glass cuts through the silence. How can we hear that through solid lead and reinforced doors?
Very good question.
Shit, this may be game time. Dr. Kelly opens the door. The two of you stare out into the hallway. Okay. We got some stuff. Oh. Sir, your mouth is even worse than it was before.
Well, he did have to fight.
That's true. That's
Wayne.
true. And Wayne is decently strong as far as... Oh, your feet are so... You're such a water creature. So this is what you were so afraid of? Could you imagine if she said that whole spiel not realizing the intercom was still on? That'd be interesting. Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot. Don't
give her the tranquilizers. I am fully on Reese's side because I think you deserve to die.
You take a cautious step back from the doorway.
She looks so shocked.
Sorry, Doc. I'm sorry. It's not right for you to lock him away. It's not right. You've convinced yourself he's evil. You'll never give him a chance to just exist. The two of you are never going to find common ground. You've had your chance to fix this. Now Reese gets to live. What comes around comes back around.
I like the one where a chance to exist.
Yeah. You've convinced yourself he's evil, so you're self-fulfilling prophecying yourself because you're too close-minded to just, you know. Stop messing around and hand it over now. Oh god, he's tall. I'm sorry that your son is doing this, but it's literally your own fault.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Reese pushes his now massive form into the safe room, staring down at his mother. Reese, I'm so sorry. I mean, you're not, though. Oh my god, your mouth is terrifying. Also, also the
do we watch him eat? Oh god, yeah. What the fuck did Wayne do to you?
I don't know. Maybe it was like Ainz, and he did Touch of Undeath, or Touch of Death, or whatever it was called. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Do we watch or close her? Okay.
I don't think I want to watch that.
I kind of want to see the animation, though.
That's true. I'll keep watching, and then if it's absolutely horrible, I'm going back. Just so that us in the timeline did not see it happen.
Okay.
I don't want us to be traumatized.
Okay.
I mean, it'll be a little traumatizing hearing her die, regardless.
Yeah.
Keep watching. Well, like a titan. You don't have to swallow her. What? Well, I guess
He's shrinking.
sorry you had to see that. So a couple of things. One, where did she go in your stomach there? And two, oh no, what happened to his mom? She's just gone. That's so weird. She went out to she went out to get orange juice and she must have gotten fucked by a ditchling.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to see that. What matricide? It says matricide.
Matricide.
Yeah. Welcome to the Dead Moms Club. I think that might be too soon. I'm just saying.
Can I do the explore and then do the romance?
Yeah, oh God. So welcome to the Dead Moms Club? Question mark? You want to do that one?
I also want to do the Can you save it for a second, just so, if it doesn't let us continue the romance option?
Yeah. Do we want to just do this one first then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, welcome to the Dead Moms Club. I guess we all get there eventually, right? You know? Glad it was sooner rather than later. No way I was getting out of here as long as she was around. I mean, look at this room that she was planning on shoving me in.
Yeah.
A prison cell, 100%, ready for its occupant. Good thing she never got the chance to use it.
Yeah.
Also, just a little something or other. On the other side of the door, it looked like there was like a little, like a mail slot. So it looks weird that there isn't one on this side. I wonder if that was accident.
Huh. Might be accident.
Because how are you supposed to give him food?
Yeah.
Good thing she never got the chance to use it. Well, she used it for herself.
Yeah.
So what happened to Wayne?
Okay. Yeah, what happened to Wayne?
What happened to Wayne? Wayne? Oh. I pushed him out a window.
Okay.
Sounds good. Be careful around him. Messed up my shoulder somehow. Still isn't working right. I mean, it looks a little fucked.
It looks like it looks painful.
Yeah, it looks painful. It looks like a mixture of a burn scar and,
lightning damage.
Well, lightning, yeah, but I was thinking it looked like, weeds, like the roots of a weed.
A Reichenbach figure, that's what it looks like. That's what they're called.
I'll have to look that up afterwards. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's evil, really evil. He hates me, I could feel it. I mean...
Yeah.
Again, I don't know exactly what his intentions are, but makes sense, makes sense, and I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like you recognized him. Like his voice, he definitely did.
He did, yeah.
Was he familiar to you? What is he?
What is he?
What is he? Something terrible. Well, I got that much.
Hold him tight.
No. I thought you said you're my monster.
Yeah.
No, I'll just
hold him tight.
I just hold you tight. Hey. You carefully pick your way across the floor, trying your best to avoid the fresh blood splattered across it, and kneel next to Reese. You can see the sadness in his eyes, staring, goodness, into yours from his inhuman face, viscera still dripping from his maw. Yes? You lean in and wrap your arms around him. It takes him a moment to react, seemingly shocked at your touch, but his arms fold around you, his wide palms pressing... His wide palms? I suppose his hands are a little massive right now. Potentially. Gently into him, holding you against his bony chest. Sounds good. His shoulders shake in your grip. You realize he's crying. I mean, he did just murder his mom. And he ate him whole. Which is not what I expected him to do.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to just consume. But it makes it easier. Now no one has to know that she died. She's just somewhere. Who knows? I mean, they can't find,
You can take over the house! It's your house now, Reese!
That's true. But say, like, they never found, Bo's dad, whatever the fuck his name was.
True.
So it wouldn't be too weird for them not to be able to find her.
Yeah.
He breaks away. Maple, I'm sorry you had to be here for this. But thank you. Thank you for understanding me. I need to get out of here, go someplace where there aren't any memories, but I'll see you soon. Oh?
Okay.
Okay. Monster Lover 2. This is a dating sim, right? And then he breaks out of your embrace and stumbles out of the safe room. His footsteps getting faster and faster as he runs into his new life. I mean, you said see you soon, so I'll see you tomorrow.
I am glad to say that I'm a monster fucker in this one.
Bye, babe. Bye. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Shell-shocked, you stumble out of the clinic and into the night air. I mean, I've seen 2 people die in front of my eyeballs in the past week. You know, I'm probably a little fucked mentally.
Yeah.
I like how in the tiny, tiny section of the sky, there's so many stars. Such a Milky Way.
Yeah.
The night is oddly warm compared to the chill of the day. Crickets singing quietly in the sleepy little neighborhood. Everything that happened in the clinic feels almost like a dream. And now that it's over, you realize how little it meshes with your understandings of the world. I mean, I guess I'll go quote-unquote home.
Yeah.
And have Tabitha berate me for literally existing.
Yeah.
Time to go
Who
home.
I now think she killed her mother, so...
Potentially. I mean, I don't remember much of the dynamic between the two of them, but I could see Perlan being an insufferable twat.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I condone Tabitha murdering her, but...
Yeah.